on, it's definitely streaming an extra thing to YouTube now. But for some reason... Oh, it is working now. Yes, it is working now. So, if anyone cares, there's a much higher quality video stream at YouTube. Yes, it is working now. So, if anyone cares, there's a much higher quality video stream at YouTube. Yes, it is working now. So, if anyone cares, there's a much higher quality video... I might have a few more laps. Not that I think I can go faster. Are we actually locked down to set up here? Yes, we are. Okay, fine. Oh, no, we're not. Oh, I could change my brake pressure, but my brake bias as well, I guess. Huh, okay. I forgot this was open. Hey, g'day, sir.
1. Go.
Your exit looks clear. Stay behind the line.
Ah, yes, it's a YouTube top video title passer. So if somebody pastes a YouTube URL, it should pass it and display the title in the stream. Yeah, it doesn't have a lot of error checking at the moment for idiots.
Slow car ahead. Sector 1 is 0.5 off the pace. You've got a slow car on the left. You've got a slow car on the left. Sector 2 is 0.3 off the pace. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Oh, piss off! Maybe I've got to add that as another trigger.
Sector 3 is 0.2 off the pace.
Fucking idiot.
Fine. Let me add that as another trigger. U2.be. Let me see if that works. I think I can add multiple triggers. Trigger. Command triggered, is that it? Triggers. Where the fuck are triggers? Where the fuck are triggers? You better be fucking scammed. Yes. Oh, I wonder if... Put each command prefix on its own line. Okay, try that again. The u2.be link. Cool, cheers. See you soon. Ah, bollocks. I bet the action I'm using doesn't have that in it. How do I see that code? Commands? Edit command? Okay, it ran it, it just didn't work. um... Oh man, there's so much stuff this thing can do. So I'm doing this on another screen because I've got a two streaming system here. I've got two computers running. Good luck, Sam. Trigger command, trigger commands. I forget how I'm meant to see this thing. Actions. Right, okay. Using system.net, system.txt, regex. Ha! So it's just the two of you, though. Okay, fine. Okay, so looking at the code. Right. Yeah, how can I copy this between machines? Can I do that? I think I can do that. There we go. So this is the code it's running at the moment. Oh, Jesus.
Double check your car setup.
Okay, so it's extracting the video ID from the input. Using that. Ah, okay. And then it's grabbing... Then it's creating something to go grab. Grabbing it and pulling it out. Okay, so that's pretty simple. So why is it not working for YouTube.bve? So I'm pretty sure this is what's breaking it with the YouTube dot with the URL shortener. Yeah.
Double check your car setup.
Yeah. So there'd need to be an adaptive method of extracting the video ID for this to work with the URL shortener as well. It would need to figure out the URL format and then do one of a couple. Okay. Could you just grab the last X characters? No, you could have, because you could have timestamps on them as well. That would break it. Does that just do everything after the last slash, or because what about stuff after the? In fact, hang on, I'll try that myself first of all.
Celsius.
Let me just remove the YouTube for the moment. Delete it for the moment. Okay. I'm wondering if there was a YouTube video, for example. Get video at current time. Oh, that creates a short video. That's oh wow, that's annoying. I use that quite a bit. So up there, but if I right click and copy video URL at current time, that creates the YouTube.be. But if I copy this, that is the full one. Okay, so that having another parameter on the end still works. Yeah, but I wonder if, for example, hang on, this link here. Would that work with this link? Where I've got the time equals after it. Okay. I know very little about this. I mean, I didn't write this. I just cut and pasted this from somewhere else. So I'm running to sort of keep up, basically.
The guy behind has just done a 134.0. The guy behind has just done a 132.8.
Because even if I could run two of these independently, and I could just have a different trigger for them, one being the YouTube.com and one being the YouTube.be. So if I can figure out what to change in here just to make it work for the second one. So is there anything, for example, in this that if I just changed it, let's not worry about making it work for both, because if I can make this work for YouTube.be,
The guy behind has
then I
just
can
done
just set this up as a separate
132.3.
trigger. Apparently so, yes. I don't know, I just copied and pasted it from someone else. Using streamer.bot to basically to action a trigger. Okay, so just pass the whole URL to that. That's a good idea. So instead of normalizing and just grabbing that, if I just pass... So hang on, so... what is it? It's video URL, right? So if I just change this to video URL... Oh, this is stripping... Yeah, that's okay though. Let's just try that actually. That's on another computer. Yeah, so I don't, even if I change nothing else, if I just change string URL to video URL and replace that to video URL, that might do it. Oh, now I've got to find out where the fuck I put it in there. Edit sub action, right, okay. So, if I just change that to video capital URL, capital URL there, and also client download string to video URL, and save that. Save and compile, I guess. Now, let's try this one first, see if it still works for this. Okay, that's still working. Now if I add in the separate trigger, for u2.be, so that triggers as well for u2.be. I've only just done that now. Nah, that hasn't worked. It's so that when people paste a YouTube video link in the channel, I can immediately see if I've already seen it, or if it's something that should be deleted, or if it's something that I want to watch immediately.
It's time to join the grid. Double check your car setup.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to watch the first corner. Then we can get back to the real stuff.
Hell of an highway, Sam.
Hey! Who? What? What? Victor Ushie? Who the fuck's Victor Ushie? And how did he out-qualify Sam? I might have to watch this for a second to see what happens here. Oh, sorry, Tulsi. Let me just fix that. Hang on. Oh, I'm at my limit of VIPs. I'll fix that later.
You have 30 seconds to join the grid.
.12 minutes. The track temp is 34. The air temp is 21 Celsius. Okay, Captain Sloth, get ready. Green, green, green. 2 litres remaining.
Somebody mentioned they were, but I didn't know what they were. Oh, yikes. Sam's going to try and sit back and watch this for a second, I think. I reckon Victor is a very quick driver who is either new or a smurf. He's ultra aggressive. In fact, if I was to go look at him now, I'm sure he's going to have a very young account. Blue lives don't matter. Hey Tom. Yeah, I mean he out-qualified Sam, which is impressive enough. And then he was fighting super hard against Shoma on the first couple of corners. He's missed that apex. Sam's got a run, but he's not going to do anything about it. Anyone behind them still? No, not really. It depends. Some of them are race labs. Some of them are SimHub. And the SimHub ones are a mixture of ones I used, downloading, and made my own. So a whole heap of things. Whole heap of different sources.
Ten minutes remaining. 10 minutes.
Yeah. It is pretty jigsawy. But currently I think everything deserves a place. The only thing that I don't use really at the moment is the fuel time and the fuel delta on the top line. Everything else unfortunately has a reason for being there in my crazy mind. How is Victor this fast at only 2.5k? Ah. .678 starts, and he's at 2.5k, and he's this quick. You're right. I think he loves a DNF. Oh, well, Shoma's gone. He looks pretty aggressive so far as well, both in offense and defensive. One and a half seconds. That's impossibly far off the pace for somebody this quick, right? I mean, I can't imagine anybody that's the same speed or faster than Sam here is 1.5 seconds off the pace anywhere. Always a chance. I mean, this is a funny track to be a demon on, though. Giving room, though. Giving enough room. Ho, ho, ho. I reckon he's diving here. Oh no, he's not. He's too far back. That's good stats. Oh, that's close through there. Jesus. In fact, we can see the time through there. It's 0.14 of a second. Yeah, you're right. There's a lot of DNFs in there. Are you going to defend this, Sam, or are you going to let him go through? It'd be quite neat if they did. I'd like that. You're right. Okay, he's following very close. That's an awful lot of faith in the person in front not having the tiniest slip up. Dunno. He's been reasonable. He's been very aggressive, but it's pretty well controlled.
Hey, what the fuck are you doing?
That's 5 minutes to go. Come on, keep it together. We'll be on the podium here.
We have to have a quick go check.
Idiot.
Quick look at Dan Mays. Sorry. Oh yeah, fucking idiot.
They done a test, really level play.
Whoa. Yeah, I'd be upset if I was Dan as well there. Hey, he's definitely close enough here to go past. At least to be alongside. Is Sam going to push it? And that's... yeah. Huh. Ah, there we go. He's blaming Sam for that. Look how close this guy was to the apex on a side-by-side there. Look how close this guy is to the apex. There's another full car width and a half there. Fuck that guy. Sam, if you can hear me, fuck that guy. He had over a car width to the left of him on the apex. You did not turn in on him. Yeah, he's straight onto the list. Dangerous fighter. I don't think he's dirty. It was just dangerous. Sam's car looks straight. Oh, that's not him, is it? No, it's not. Okay, good.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Oh, such short races, that's right. Old Bart Hesselink making the plus 89. Oh, have you patterned your Have you patterned the spec map? Looks like you have. Have you put noise on the spec map? Nice. You'll appreciate this. In fact, I'm going to have to go find it. Okay, you'll appreciate this, Dunk. Oh no, oh, I'm not going to do that now. Okay. Okay, for a start, here's my old sim rig. Complete with the laser cut, the add-on I made for the G25, the G-Banger. But here is one of the GTR2 cars that I painted. And, so this is GTR2, this is old. But GTR2 also supported spec maps. But they didn't filter the spec, this is from 2007, 8? I don't know. They didn't, the spec map wasn't
Just 2 minutes
limited
left. 2 minutes to go.
to being black and white. So if you put a spec map with colours on it, like a multicolour cloud, you got Harlequin paint. And depending on what angle you looked at it, you'd see blue or green or red come through. It looked fucking amazing. It was really cool. Yeah, Sam, we saw that. He was a car and a half wide. You did not turn in. He left you no space. He missed the corner. Yeah, it's GTR 2. I don't even know if I can run it anymore. Used a hacksaw fuels for your first rig.
The track temperature is falling. It's now 32 Celsius.
Well, okay, that's my G25 with the carbon effect look extra button box I built. And there's my first rig. With a 20-inch monitor, a G-Banger.
15 minutes left. That's
And
15
you can
minutes.
see Michelin Rally Masters on the shelf. And I'm still using the same seat. which is the driver's seat out of a 1992 MR2. And there's the head tracker I made, so you could look left and right. So you had a web camera you removed the IR filter from, and you had 3 IR LEDs on your hat. Sanded the front off them, and they produce a super clear infrared point. And the software looked at the relative location of that triangle, and so I could figure out what direction you were looking, and it used the look left right. Yeah. This is a completely DIY version. You could buy one as well, which was you could have yourself, but this is a completely DIY version I made. And there's some other. Did this have the Harlequin paint? No, I think the Lambo was the first one I did the Harlequin paint on. Yeah, you had to remove the IR filter from the camera. I don't think there's much other sim racing stuff in here. I didn't do sim racing for decades. That was almost the day I brought my 7 home. Oh no, I've already had it a little bit because I didn't get the windscreen on it for about 3 or 4 weeks. Here's my chunky boy cat. It's not actually a Caterham, it's a replica, but yes, I do have replica 7.
Race control scoring has ended.
And this is near enough to the current sim rig. Actually, no, there's been a few changes. There's been a lot of changes. This doesn't exist anymore. I've got a button box around the wheel. I've got a different wheel, different pedals, and I've got motion on it as well now. But yeah. Right, where were we? Oh, is that what I was doing? I don't think I was. Trying to figure out why. Just because what I did was I changed in this on the other computer. I changed this to that. In fact, I don't even need to do that. Ah! I shouldn't have changed this. I should leave that. It wasn't just change this one. Right. Okay. Hang on. I might still be able to fix this. Just a sec. Yeah, I do. I'll just. Yeah, I fucked this up. Actions. Was it actions? Execute code. Edit. There we go. So I'll leave that one as it is, and I'll just send off the video URL from the. Okay, save and compile. Okay, so now, could somebody type a youtube.com? Oh, hang on, I can do that myself, it's easier.
His previous owner.
Okay, so that doesn't work. It's executing the code, but it's not populating video title on the way back.
Oh, I'm so proud of you, Neil.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it looks like they were. It's normalizing, and they're just doing that so they have 100% confidence that they're only sending video ID. For example, they're not sending any following parameters like t = 38 or something like that. So they're extracting the video ID and then sending it clean. So if the video ID, for example, if the original URL had following parameters like a time base or something, it might do that. But yeah. But this is what I've currently got. This is what I've currently got on the other computer, and this isn't working. So it kicked it off. And it didn't populate video title, so it never it never did this. Oh, hang on. Get YouTube video title string video ID. So it's calling this with video ID. This doesn't exist because it's not passing it, right? Yeah, I was trying not to do that. I was going to try and have the same... I was just going to try and have two different bits of code called by different triggers. Oh, look, it's... Ha! The code is running on a computer up there. I've got a mouse going between them using a bit of software, a virtual KVM, so I can't drag the window down here. No, not even there. It's this one. Mouse without borders. So you reckon? Oh, then I've got to do. Then I've got to pass. You know what? I could just make a new version and just have a completely new set of code. So how do I modify this then to pull the video ID for the YouTube E? Yeah, I know, Dunk. I'm so sorry. So if we're now doing this for YouTube BE, it's not extracting it correctly because this is wrong. So what do we need to change this for to get it from a YouTube.be? Split string using, so is it just that? Will that work unescaped? No, ChatGPT is not cheating. You're right. Okay, now oh, okay. Short link. Okay, so you've short link string video. The way I'm doing it is what it normally looks like. Just look at the screen. Normally, the one I copied was somebody would have to type YouTube title, the YT title, then HTTP YouTube.blah URL. I've just modified that, so instead of looking for exclamation mark YouTube title, it looks for youtube.com anywhere inside the string. So anytime anyone types anything with youtube.com, it kicks it off. Ah, yes, I know exactly what that is. It blew up all over YouTube. Yeah, I know exactly what that is. You cheat and have a Twitch plugin that gives a thumbnail and a title under any link. Oh, for fuck's sake, all I want to do is solve the problem. If you've got a better solution for this problem, Dunk, let me know. All I want to do is solve the problem. I don't care how I do it. I will absolutely switch horses midstream here. I see a Discord. through here, isn't it? Whereabouts is it hiding? Oh, there you go, hang on. Let's take it off screen for private messages. Give that to me, please. Please let me have that. How? Oh, hang on. That's local, isn't it? That's not stream based. Ah. Ah, okay. I still want to know about that. Okay, Franca faces. Okay, cool. Brilliant. That's still cool. I still want that. But I kind of want to make this work as well. But that is cool. Just for anyone else, if I just open that up, looks like this. That's neat. I like that. Okay, sorry, I'm trying to catch up with the chat now. I'm almost thinking I should probably just run it on this local computer. Okay, hang on, give me a few seconds. I think I've still got it on here. What's this called? Better? No. Streamer.bot. Right, okay. I'll kill it on this other computer. Where's the fuck show chat? Chat. Here we go. And now I've got to add this action back in, and I think I've got to download this from somewhere. I think I do. There we go. I can sort this out. I know what I'm doing. Oh, hang on! Somebody, hang on! Have we all seen what's happening on screen here? Have we all seen what I've just seen on screen? I think you've seen it, Optimus, haven't you? I went back to the thread I was asking somebody about with this, and they've already modified the code so it works on short links. Okay. So, they've already modified it to do exactly... Okay, so I think I might go straight up to the other machine still, because I'll edit that code up there, edit sub action, Control A, Control V, save and compile. You know, the command a little more advanced to catch all kinds of YouTube things like shortened ones, places to the regex. Okay. So that's going to be, where's that going to be? That's going to be surely in commands. Mode regex, there we go. Explicit capture? Whatever. Okay. Let's see if that works now. So first of all, we got this, the full one. Okay. Now let's copy video at current time and see if that works. Victory! Victory! By cut and paste. A cut and paste victory is still a victory. Thank you all. I'm sure we'd have got there. But, yeah, I know, right? That is amazing. Thank you so much.
Oh, I'm so proud of you, Neil.
There was a hilarious 4 or 5 way what the hell to describe this? 4 or 5 way on stream Twitch chat effort to get this working, and it was held up only by my ability to identify what helpful code snippets were being pasted into the chat. So I came back here to download again and install to the machine I was chatting from, so the viewers could help me more directly. And then I get here and see you have posted the exact solution I was after. You rock. I hope you have a fantastic day. Think Tank, there we go. Peer program to code orgy. So you know what rubber ducking is for coding, right? I've never done it myself, but I've heard about rubber ducking. Ah, look at that. It works, everybody. The system works. Yeah, no, rubber ducky programming, the way I had it described to me was you'd have a rubber duck on the top of your monitor, and when you came across a problem you couldn't solve, you would pick the rubber duck up and you would explain the problem to the rubber duck.
This moment he knew. He fucked up.
And in the process of having to concentrate on and frame the problem in such a way that it was understandable by a rubber duck, you frequently solved the problem yourself by reframing it or thinking about it more slowly or in a more structured fashion. Yeah. Oh, that's fantastic. That worked. Okay, I can close that on this computer because I don't need that running on too many computers. Yes. Okay, that's fantastic. So I can close that window. So now, when people spam YouTube links, it will say what it is. Oh, hang on, I've got to click on that one if that's not a Rickroll. It is a Rickroll, I can see! Oh, man! Doo-doo-doo-doo. It's a good thing I like that. I unironically like it. It's in my car playlist. I think Sam is desperate.
Cork in the bottle, they're all behind him, and at some point this is going to kick off, isn't it?
Yeah.
You just know it's going to He can't stay there forever, or there's going to be an instant behind him potentially. Oh, lunge up the inside, great move by Moffat, and trying to follow him through is Sutton. There's a bit of contact. Well, I said it was going to kick off sooner or later, and sure enough it has. Through goes Cook as well.
Yeah, Aaron Taylor-Smith hung out to dry, so that is the cork out of the bottle, and there's more late braking coming down to the outside there. That was Josh Cook. 3 wide into the hairpin, didn't work, so Adam Morgan's going to benefit from all of that. Cook on the outside line, turned sideways. Leaders have gone through with 9/10 of a second between Huff and Ingram. That gap is stretching all the time. But look at this amazing battle going on now. Up into 4th place, Aidan Moffat. 5th, Sutton. 6th-ish is Morgan, because he's got Cook alongside him, and Cook goes off after contact. All the way across the grass. Can Josh save it? Yes, he can.
Holy shit.
Behind you, the BMWs get together. Then Hill gets into Cook and turns him sideways. And off the road goes Cook through the tyre stuff. That's kicking off all right. And Josh Cook in the battle.
Oh my
moving.
goodness.
Can he keep the car going? Down towards Clark's comes Jake Hill. He has survived all of that. And poor old Josh Cook is the one that came off worse.
Well, I could tell that was going to kick off. I didn't know it was going to be in quite such dramatic fashion. Typical race 3 action. And that all started from Cook going side by side through Duffer's Dip, and it just ended up with Morgan, I think it was, and it just, the touch ricocheted off everybody.
So the order now
Is the action finished, Sam? If I stop it and it's not, you're going to yell at me.
Moffat 4th, Sutton 5th, Morgan 6th, Hill is up to 7th, Turkington is up to 8th. 9th is Daryl De Leon, 10th is Dan Rowbottom, and Aaron Taylor-Smith elbowed back down to 11th.
Well, that was a big reshuffle.
Safety car, sorry to interrupt you, Tim.
Okay, there we go. Right, okay.
News for Ingram.
Cook and Morgan. Cook went round the outside. There was a touch as they came down the hill. He then slides straight
Wow.
in front of everybody else. 3 BMWs all together. There's a little...
Jeez. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Right, okay, it's too much of that, and scroll down. Here we go. I think there would have been significant blue texting going on there. Whoa. So I need to watch this instead. Now I want to go pet my cats. Mlip. Whoa, oh dear. Right. Now, I think... How far back? So this Navara thing, there's 17 minutes until this. There we go. Right. Right. Partly cloudy. Mostly cloudy, cool. And calm. And let's have a track state at 0 because that'll annoy Sam. And test drive. Ugh. What's this? Game changer. Needs to try it. I need to try what? F4 race? No, I don't need to try F4. Why would you think I want to try F4? It's full of bandits. I don't like bandits.
Today I'm teaching you the deadliest self-defense move known to man. However, this move is only for life or death situations and not to be messed with. This move was created by Yeltsin in 1997. However, it was immediately banned from all karate. With you.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I'm a grumpy old man. I don't watch shit I don't want to watch.
The pit lane speed limit is 60 kilometers per hour.
I can already tell in like the first 5 seconds that it was just a setup. Shit, this is a bumpy track. Oh. Have you seen my new off-track tracker? Like the you can see it on screen in the bottom left of the middle screen. When that goes red, I'm off track, and when I come back on track, it tells me how long I was off track for. So 2.2 seconds there, for example.
Coach.
Oh, fuck.
We have a problem. My poker's stuck in a zipper. Help me.
What have I missed?
Please, I need your
Hang
help.
on.
It's Jan. Someone. Please. Help me, Bright Griffin. Oh, go. Oh! Ah! Ah!
Fuck you. I thought I had to save it there. I just put a silly price on it. I don't think anyone would be stupid enough to do that. Sorry, I can't think now. I kind of feel guilty.
I'm showing the meatball flag. We'll need to come into
I hope not. I'll have to disable properly. I'll have to disable it properly if people keep using it. Oh. But you've just reminded me though about something else I've got to fix. Audio mixer. Hello, this one. No, I think I need to have this on in the background. Because I believe that currently the audio is absolute rubbish. I mean, I think you can hear this. And you shouldn't be able to. And so I think I'm using this shitty compressor here, so I'm sorry, this has just turned into a heavy breathing stream. Fuck. Okay, well, that's fine. Okay. Oh, it's what? 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's fixed it. So. 1, 2, 3. So that method is shit. What about this method? 1, 2, 3. That's shit as well. 1, 2, 3. That's fixed it, I think. It's really hurting the rest of the audio quality. Oh, I think I can live with that. Replay the message. How do I replay a message? Can I click on that? If I click on the oh fuck me, turn this off. Right, if I click on the activity feed of this Twitch Stream Manager, if I click on the context menu, the only thing I've got is Report Dunkersaw. It's the only context menu I've got. Hey Dario. Okay, hang on. I thought I had to save with that. I just put a silly price on it. I don't think anyone would be stupid enough to do that. Oh. Sorry, I can't think now. I kind of feel guilty. Let me scroll up, Dario. I'll show you. That. I didn't fully disable the tips or whatever it was. I just changed the pricing to something fucking stupid. I had no idea that anyone would even pay for it. So I feel a bit guilty about that. I kind of feel like I should change it down a little bit. But I don't want to encourage that sort of behaviour. Okay, what's the website to change that? It's Monster TTS? How do I fucking log in? Get started? Log in? I'm already logged in, aren't I? I'm just trying to think if there's anything else. I think I can drag this on screen. There's nothing on here I think that's personally identifiable. There's my TTS guide URL, which I think I'm meant to give to people. It's the pricing for stuff, but the Streamlabs token and the overlay URLs token are hidden. So I think I can do this. So I've only got a basic plan at the moment. You know what? I'll change the pricing. There we go. Now, nobody do it. Nobody do it, please. It's a stupid idea. Don't do it. Thank you, sir. That is much appreciated. What the fuck is ripping as well? Is it scammed? Is it not going to work? There's no reason this shouldn't work. Oh, maybe it's not set up on the scene. I feel awful. Hang on, it's not set up on either scene. How did it work before? How did it work before? I didn't change this. It's not showing there. Is it Streamlabs? I've not changed this. Stream Elements? Well, it's something on the in here. Okay, it's not that. 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 Is it this? You know what? Just to test it. If anyone cares enough, it's now set at 2 and 3. This will be changed after tonight. But I do want to make sure that it actually works. Should be able to replay on the website. Channel minimum share is 90. Where have I fucked this up somewhere else? Oh, bits is 2 and 3. Where have I got 90 set? Okay, fine. Oh, okay, I can do that on this other computer, I think. Alerts? Edit alerts. Sharing. I've got sharing of any amount. Streamlabs. I'm concerned about exposing keys and stuff, etc. But I think I can trust everybody, and I'll just turn it off. Otherwise. So whereabouts is it? Yeah, I know. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Settings? Channel settings? Oh, hang on. I don't know if this should be on screen. No, that's okay. There's nothing secret there. Bloody hell. Twitch, portrait, created dashboard, settings, monetization, bits and cheering. Okay, that's settings, monetization, bits and cheering. Minimum bits to cheer. Okay. 3. Minimum bits to cheer must be, okay, 3. I'm going to regret this. Oh, error. Save. Oh, now I can set that. Right. I think it's fixed. For small values of fixed. So, okay, why is that not playing? It should be on both streams. If I go to this stream as well. Look, honestly, I'm trying to make it work so that I can figure out... I really wish I knew why this wasn't working, guys. I'm not... I'm trying not to scam people deliberately. But... That's enabled. That's enabled. And it worked before you heard it. Oh, Jesus. I don't understand. It's got to be one of the sources. The only way it can play is if it's within one of the sources, right? I'm not being dumb there, am I? It's not that. It can't be those. It can't be that. It's not that. It's not that. It's not that. Not that. It's not that. Have you got TTS as monitor and output? Discord's a sound, but that's only to play Discord sound stuff. Safe rejoin is something I'm not using because I don't crash. Brake marker is something I'm not using because we're not at that stupid track with no brake markers. Ah. I'll see what alert is off screen. Hang on. Alert. Dashboard.twitch.tv widgets alert box. Oh, I doubt it. I think is that there's no excessive TTSing going on. There's no way I'm out of alerts, out of credits there. How do I see? How do I see? Oh, okay, hang on. Okay, that worked. Right? That worked.
This is a test message.
Okay, it worked in that one. Does it work in this one as well?
This is a test message.
It's quite annoying even as a test message. Okay, it's working. So... why weren't the other things working? I'm just going to click this and unclick it. Okay, so it was not muted. The volume is up. Refresh the page. I wonder if... because I've changed that in Twitch. So it got it. I wonder if I've got to refresh this to reload it. I wonder if it hadn't picked up.
Neil, we have a problem. My PP is stuck in a zipper. Help me. Please, I need your help. It's jammed. Someone, please, help me right.
Dario, how the fuck do you deal with this? So I changed the minimums correctly, but it didn't work until I refreshed the Monster TTS sources. Oh, for fuck's sake! What is this bullshit?
Some beatbox. Sure thing, WB. SSE WB. SSE WB. SSE WB. SSE WB.
Is that David Attenborough?
SSE WB. SSE WB. SSE WB. SSE WB. SSE WB. Teach. 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 Little one.
Oh, Jesus. I do not know how you do this.
Out of the corner there. Ian Zhu losing one position on this first lap so far.
Oh, this is a star-studded sports field.
In championship contention.
Oh my god. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no. This is the one even Dario disabled, right?
Mathematically he can, but I don't think he can.
Win on that countback, as you said. Well, lap 1 is complete with 2 minutes complete in the race. Dean Williams fall down the timing sheets in the 024 for a second. It looks to me like he's come into the pit, evidently. How aggressive do you want to be when the tires are still cold?
Oh my god. Didn't...
Through 3 different corners. You go left, right a little bit, right a little bit more, right a bit more.
I thought it was a safe place as well. This all started with Dunk being very silly and make me feel guilty, so I had to fix it. And now that I've fixed it, I'll have to raise the prices again. But it's... yeah, I'm... oh my god. If that had happened in a race...
So Russ Hanson's used to move just past Mitch Albert there, which is...
that would have been... I mean, yeah, okay, funny. Actually, you know, a lot of points for not doing it during a race. I mean, if you'd done it last night, when I was 4th behind Christian Perez and Ryan and somebody else. Who was the other person last night?
Good positions. Oh no, there's been further problems there. Stephen Cassidis, and it looks like Mark Lipsky as well as Hayden Millington. Problem. The safety car's been called. There's been a big issue somewhere out on the circuit. Those cars are not going anywhere. What on earth happened to Hayden Millington?
Okay,
the only people and Sodom's one here, that will while fame on one, that will rouse.
That's Lipsky.
What? No, it's. I'm not going to try and. I'm not going to engage with this. I'm not going to engage with this rubbish.
So, we have some big issues. 3 cars there, and we're going to.
Oh, Chris!
Alto, good morning, my criminal friend. How is the weather in New Zealand? I hope you appreciate our TTS. I must go to work now. See you all, friends.
That is unfortunate indeed.
Oh, Alto's the singing one, isn't it?
Other than turn 1, so
yeah, I'm. It is a mistake that this was still this was still enabled. It was easier for me to raise the price than it was to disable it, I thought. Oh, I will be. There was quite a funny issue. I can't believe no one's... oh, that has been clipped, hasn't it? yeah.
Unfortunately overcooked it and spun around. So Millington's now all the way at the field. Yes, indeed. There we go. He goes for the dive, but unfortunately, a bit of contact on the inside there.
I didn't do any testing. I did half a lap of testing, and then Dunk did a 499-bit share, which broke me. And I couldn't keep the car on the track. I was laughing so hard.
I think already pulled into the
yeah, I couldn't get any. Yeah. No, I was then. I felt guilty enough to try. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh my god.
You'd be better driving around holding your foot on the brake.
Vomit, oh.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
The weaving at slow speed actually doesn't do that much to heat the tires up. Maybe, if anything, it's drivers just,
I've got my finger hovering over the bloody timeout button. No, he gets one more chance. Oh my god.
Was never a great weaver of the car, but I used to always running the brakes, keeping the temperature in the wheel hot made just as much difference. And if you the weaving, it just doesn't do it. And I've seen so many people go off weaving the car.
Yeah, you're better off making sure that your brakes are up to temperature.
And the incident and the Bella was gonna and Dewar and the Sun.
Under investigation.
What the fuck?
The one more under investigation for that.
What?
He's the one that spun in front of everyone
What?
else.
What?
But we're going to get back to green flag racing in just a moment's time. The safety car is in. Kane Ryder is going to get the jump.
I don't understand why this.
We're back to racing.
Look, racing.
Round 7 of Formula Ford Australia E-Series. Daniel McCrohan managing to escape damage from that incident with Millington and still holding strong in second, but the racing will definitely gear up in terms of temperature if the tyres aren't up to temperature coming into the first couple of turns. A much more orderly start than what we saw at the very start of the race. For now, it looks like Kane Ryder is comfortable in the lead, but we'll see McCrohan start to chase him down from here.
Good place to learn racing, sim racing, or real racing, exactly the same. It is a fabulous place to learn how to drive a race car and understand the mechanical grip of a car without wheels. How to balance it, and how the throttle and work together. You learn so much driving these things. It's exactly the same here in the sim world.
I just want to make sure they work, and then I'll modify the prices to keep TTS down to an acceptable level. Okay? I'm letting people have their fun now to make sure it's working properly. No.
Really have to manage them hard because the rear end likes to dance around.
Oh no.
As Daniel Boswell and Michael Cullen here
I'm beached, bro. I'm beached. Hey, bro. Oh, hey, bro. What are you doing, bro? Dude, I'm beached. Oh shit, you're beached. Tell me something I don't know, bro. You're heaps beached, eh? So beached. Beached us. Want a chip, bro? Listen,
so's Navarro, this circuit. So you could go out tomorrow and subscribe to iRacing, and you could be driving on this circuit without paying any more money other than yourself.
Hey, did you know that a baba is relatively succulent to temperature? If you use it cornrow, it can pronounce flatulence upheld diligently. Flying a hippo on ecstasy is fun, and you solidly swear to poop on soda bread to complete it.
I am so much more impressed with your driving, Dario, that you can drive through this bullshit. I would put this into a fucking wall if I was driving.
Right when you need the car settled, and it really unsettles the car.
Yes, I still have that as a block list. I still have that as a block term.
Curbs to find over the majority of the corners of the circuit, and trying to come back at him is Daniel Boswell, but he's tight on the exit. That's going to put Adrian Gretsch through on the inside of turn 7, and he'll get the move done coming into 8. Nathan Verney up behind them as well. Verney up 3 positions from where he started, trying to make it 4 here. A lot of great position changes happening in the field, as well as Gus Cirillo up into 16th place after starting dead last. This has been a great run for him.
Deserves that after the going through a bit of heartache with the internet. But I think things like the internet working. It's just like you turn up sometimes to your race car and suddenly it's got a misfire, and it's, your ability to fix that is part of racing, part of sim racing is.
Nicole, is this in fucking order? Which way does it go?
Just like a misfire.
Hang on, which way did it? What? Adam Ascend, Adam Allen, Elvis, Alto, Allen, over QRE. Okay, right, goes across and then down. Okay.
The same level of, I suppose, fear that real racing has in terms of car damage, and the financial penalties are basically. But, you still
it's a premium.
Your wheel and pedals and your internet.
Ain't no fuck no, Peppy, untick.
Really be options outside of your control that affect how your race goes.
Jesus.
This race for the lead is starting to heat
No
up.
Peppy ha-has, fuck off.
Hasn't been able to make much of a headway on Kane Ryder at the front of this field, but they are pulling away from Vaughn Ryder, who sits all on his lonesome in 3rd, as Steve Curtis is holding up the battle here for 4th place. McBurney once again wide coming
Pepe
through
gets absolutely
Not the first
unticked.
time we've seen him out there in the runoff.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, all nose to tail, all battling hard. You'd think it's a sheep station. Sure, there's a sheep station somewhere in Spain here they're looking for, but they're all over each other, and it's them diving over to the left to try and get out of the tow and get out of the tow, and we've got a real battle group here. pretty wild. There's some
Oh no.
varying lines. And
Dario, please start streaming and take these fine individuals with you.
Yeah, that is the hope. Speaking of keeping it clean and tidy, well, Race Control looked at the incident between Hayden Millington and Daniel McCrohan on lap 2.
What question?
Basically,
this is why we can't have nice things. Degenerate. How's the racing been here? I've barely fucking watched the fucking race. I've been listening to this bullshit, not being able to concentrate. All I've noticed so far is that Kane is leading. Dollar Store Kane is, as Dario would say.
But with 17
and Brett McBurney is only in 5th.
In the race, I don't know how much further he's going to fight his way up. McBurney under pressure from Steve Curtis now. McBurney found his way into 4th by the end of the previous lap, but Curtis is coming back at him here on the outside into turn 1. I haven't seen moves happen around the outside here. Look at the aggression from Ian Shue there. He wants to try and get as many points as he can. He knows that he's still mathematically in contention for the championship.
Yes, but Skippy's here next week, isn't it? That's what I was trying to do before.
Start that run going. He's having a bit of trouble here.
Yeah, he's come under a little bit of fire from a couple of the competitors saying that he's pretty aggressive out there, but it is racing. I think he's given it a good shot, and mate, racing drivers they always do overstep occasionally. But somebody here with a flat tire. But he is racing for a championship, so. But a little bit contentious there, so...
more than a flat tyre.
That's why that's looking that way.
Yeah, Mark Bowman there, and it looked like there was a couple other cars involved in that too. Oh, yeah. Ross Hansen, unfortunately.
Okay, go away. I can see it on another screen.
Right in the midst of that battle from 4th down to 9th, but he's lost some crucial time.
Yeah, so next week we've got...
suspension damage. Unlike Mark Bowman, this is what happened. There was a move happening ahead, and
I just realized this
like
isn't the Goon Cave.
Spun by
Where am
himself
I supposed
there.
to
I thought for
goon
a
now?
moment he'd be involved with the
I'm
cars
stuck
ahead.
in a state of goon paralysis, and my only release is spamming TTS until Neil's head explodes.
Gun. Onto the back of that pretty quickly. Awesome round Jew there, very sideways down in that last corner, which has ruined his run out of the corner.
This one goes out to our AF mod. Would you call me when you get this? I know that there's nothing left to fix. I just wanted to hear your voice. Would you meet me on Beatrice? And when you reply, I'm up the block buying my tall cans by the buck and wheeze.
Yeah, certainly they were.
Oh, Scuba.
Bad news if you're a Daniel Boswell fan. Looks like his internet issues have reared their ugly head once more, and they have won the battle. He has not re-emerged.
Oran. So I think it's going to be Oran Park next week.
Disappearing some time ago, so I think we'll get confirmation soon that Daniel Boswell has lost connection to the server, and that's a real shame there for
I'm waiting for the ones that really annoy me. Oh, actually, I've got that open on another screen. I can disable them one by one.
We'll keep our eyes peeled on the lead, though. Macron still chasing down Kane.
What's the most annoying voice? Oh, that one, definitely. That's gone.
Trying his best to, I don't know, break whatever draft there may be down this very short straight, but Macron is right on the rear of him now.
It's interesting when you're on board there, you can see the way the cars are reacting to that curve and what it just shows you the
that one can go.
We're looking at here. The cars really behave correctly over these sawtooth curves and jumping over these inside.
That one's definitely gone.
They call little obstacles on the inside on the apex. They've got extra little bollards, I think, lying down. I also noticed Hansen had another moment there. Look at this.
I see Megan as a premium one only.
React to the road, the way they behave, the way it settles in on the suspension as you go through there. Now switches back the other way and under brakes and over the curve there. Still the car just lifts up incredibly accurately, though. Amazing to think.
Oh, I've got to refresh the overlay, otherwise it won't have an effect.
It's a very awkward final corner at Circuito de Navarra, and that's why Ian Xu there was reticent to get to the inside there. The defense is still on for Brett McBurney. Oh my God, have a look at that from Ian Xu. Very deep, but very wide in the third turn. Steve Curtis is going to take that position back, but Xu is maintaining the momentum.
I barely know what a vacation is.
Third corner, and he might stand a chance of getting up the inside here if he can unsettle Steve Curtis.
It's looking less likely I'm going to be going over to Gold Coast at the end of the month, unfortunately. But still a chance, but probably only a 25% chance now.
Forward, you're going so quick, the car just slides its way to the outside, and you really can't make a move there. The only way you can do it is to hopefully somebody in front of you push them a bit hard. They might overstep the braking mark, get the car a little bit loose, and lose the exit speed, which allows you to make a move on them.
5 days off is a good amount of time. You can properly with 2 days off, you never get a chance to unwind, I don't think. 5 days off, you can actually properly unwind.
No, you can sit right there behind them.
I find I can. Obviously not with TTS enabled, but with TTS disabled, 5 days off would be sufficient.
He's going to try and set himself up in the position that he can get a run down the front straight and get a tow.
Yeah, maybe straightening out the exit of the hairpin will help him out there as our leaders make their way up to that final corner. Try not to run too far over the curb. It's one of the harshest curbs on the circuit, the one on the inside at the final turn. Now we have less than 12 minutes to go, and the defense is on for Kane Ryder. Will he be able to hold on?
Well, I was... Oh, here we go.
Into turn one.
Last week when we were in the middle of a... yeah, I just couldn't stop. My back was killing me doing that Lego. Absolutely... It was so painful. But I could not put it down. I just had to keep going. I genuinely couldn't believe when it said midnight, because the last time I'd asked the voice assistant what the time was, it said 8:30 PM, and then after that I asked it again and it was midnight. I genuinely thought it was like 9:30 PM and it was midnight. It absolutely blew my mind that it was that it took that long.
Yeah, that's the way it's looking at the moment, with Xu sitting in 6th place and Mitchell Albert in 7th spot.
But I'm going to I might actually end up moving the sim rig a little bit back that way so you can actually see the wall in the background, and I might start hanging the Lego on the wall in the background. Because I think the right way to display that is hanging it on the wall. And I might get another one or two of them as well. And I'm still seriously considering the Titanic Lego. The rig? No, it doesn't. But it's not difficult to move a couple of feet that way. I've actually got it sitting on a couple of rubber gym pads, a couple of rubber gym mats, 1 meter by 1 meter gym mats, and on top of that I've got some. The entire rig is on top of a piece of MDF, so I could just slide the whole thing across relatively easily.
It's actually just been since iRacing and built it. Dr. Jonathan Palmer, who owns a number of circuits in the UK, used to drive for Zach Speed in F1. Now, Jonathan Palmer bought this circuit, and he's at the moment doing some renovations.
Oh!
Vaughan Ryder and Brett McBurney coming to...
And he's at the moment doing some renovations.
Oh, Brett got into the back of Vaughan.
Vaughan Ryder and Brett McBurney coming together in turn 3. Oh no, McBurney falling down the field now, and it looks like he's escaped back to the pit.
Cheers. See you soon. Hey,
of the podium spots.
I thought you had to request a tow.
Continuing with that lead, but Steve Curtis now running in P3. There was a move here up the outside, potentially from Shu, but McBurney, it looks like, just lost it on his own.
Yes, he lost the car, got off the brakes and ran to the back of Vaughan. Unfortunate.
Yeah, you've got to request a tow.
Yeah, that's just a straight up error, I think, from.
And they happen. They're racing. Yeah. They happen. You know. He would be very disappointed in himself on that, because
clearly that is the way to go for it, don't guess. I think you get penalised in the series if you don't request a tow.
Which is probably slowing him up. Look at it sideways there again. But yeah, as I was saying, they've changed the circuit, so that was a turn.
Yeah, it didn't look like a big hit. I mean, it could still have fucked the front wheel, but it didn't look like a huge hit.
Squared off corner, and they've added a section in so that it changes the circuit completely through the middle section. So it'd be interesting to see if iRace can go back and update the circuit.
I mean, this is a tough circuit to pass on. If Daniel's not had a chance to pass Kane here.
Cron is still trying here on the back of Kane Ryder for the win with 8 minutes remaining on the clock. It's looking like 5 laps to go.
Yeah, I've got a pretty big CNC machine, so if I was going to do that, I'd just make those myself.
Under so much pressure here. In fact, Daniel Macron is the one with the fastest lap at the moment. Steve Curtis was able to run faster than both of these guys on the last lap, but 1 minute 47
hey, Ronald.
is the quickest lap there. As we get news from Race Control, 10-second time penalty for Brett McBurney for causing that incident with Vaughan Ryder, and I think penalty justified there. He just got on the brakes a bit too late into the turn, and
things have calmed down a bit now. Things got a bit crazy earlier. I was scamming people left, right, and centre. It was pretty funny. Accidentally scamming. Towing without approval. There we go. Penalty for Brett McBurney.
To his night, as Ryder is going to try and maintain this position here. He's back in.
Yeah, the pro race will be interesting because it's hard to pass here, and they're going to have to pass. I've got to say, I have been so impressed by how clean the racing has been in the Pro Series. I mean, I think it was a bit wild last week, but in general, it's been so good.
Hansen still pressuring Vaughan Ryder there.
He's trying to go up the inside of the last corner. He's done it.
Very deep, but they managed to nail the exit. Mitchell Albert with the inside. I thought he would have had both of them there, but not much momentum on the inside there when you're having to negotiate cars on the outside. They are still together here. Ian Shu now sits in third, and it's up to Steve Curtis and Mitchell Albert to try and challenge him here into the first turn. Easy does it on your way into the hairpin here. Got to make sure not to go too deep. They get back into single file, and it looks like Shu has managed to secure the podium spot.
I mean, that guy should absolutely be disqualified. And they should take the race result back a lap. But NASCAR don't give a fuck.
They didn't drive him off the road. It was a good move. Well done.
I mean, he needs to be disqualified, like a 3-race disqualification or a 3-race exclusion. It's got to be. Yeah. And the first hit was not outright dangerous. I mean, it was dangerous in the fact that you're creating contact and putting a car in the wall. But the second one, that had the real possibility of putting that car direct head-on into the wall. And with your head and neck restraints now, it's probably going to be well survivable, especially at a low-speed track like that. But still, putting somebody head-on into a wall. Fuck that guy. Fuck him hard. Oh no, they don't care. It's one of the reasons I don't watch any NASCAR. It's... the whole thing's a joke.
Freeway battle very shortly. Gustavo Cirillo there on screen, and Gustavo's having a great run. He's up to 12th from the back of the grid.
I mean, even with SVG, I just don't watch any of it. It's... I mean, this fucking playoff bullshit. Not everything has to be a fucking playoff fucking arrangement, America. Get fucked.
Matthew Becker, meanwhile, holding on to 15th
just
at the moment, trying to chase
yeah.
down Chris Barnes.
And I don't even know how they're fucking the finishes work. Somebody was saying today that every race is like yellow, yellow, yellow till they finish green, white, green or something. I don't know.
It doesn't matter where you are in this field, you likely have someone to race with.
It even and their competition cautions like, oh, we've gone too long and people have gone too well. Let's just bring everybody back together.
Yeah, exactly.
Get fucked.
So much opportunity for big moves. Pretty much any circuit in the world. You see Formula 4 putting on some good races, but Ross Hansen has just spun around.
Yeah, stages. That's
Nathan Favero. And yeah, sorry, I was looking at.
I'm not a fan. Not a fan.
Favero just lost it into turn 3 there. I don't know if there was contact with another car. Problems for Adrian Gretsch as well as. Vaughn Ryder as well was trading places with Jason Depp for 6th spot. There's plenty of racing going on around the circuit here as, oh no, Ian Zhu has just gotten an iRacing issued black flag. He's exceeded the incident limit. He's racing too hard.
Outside the circuit, got too many incident points. Wow. I don't know how you feel, Rick, but I'm not a great fan of the whole incident point system. You know, the road's there. You should be able to use it. I can use it in the real world. If I get a slowdown, that's a different thing. But incident point should be restricted to where you contact another car.
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, it depends on the circuit.
Yeah, he's saying he doesn't think. Yes, correct. iRacing black flag for Ian Zhu. Too many incidents.
As long as you have 2 tires on the red and white curbs, you're clear.
And one of the commentators was saying he doesn't think that should be the case.
By running outside those bounds, then I would argue you need to clean up your driving a little bit. I think.
And this guy speaking at the moment is the voice of reason.
With those track limits.
Yep. But you should be getting like there. That you should be getting a slowdown for that anyway.
Yeah. I mean, it's a difficult balance to strike, isn't it?
No, Mikey, it's not right. That's right. Correct. Even if they went motor racing.
It's there to encourage clean driving. You don't want to see drivers running all the way off the racetrack at every opportunity, but maybe Vaughn Ryder will have to run off here. Nope, he'll stay on the curb there. You see the sawtooth curb there, absolutely doing a number on the suspension of the car as he tries to again. Easy does it, but Jason Depp round the outside. Earlier power, and away he goes.
Now, something must have happened there to Ross Hansen, because he was Vaughn Ryder for 6th and 7th place. Now he's back in 10th. So he's probably made some issue where Bernie Cullen and Millington have all managed to get past him. So, I don't know what happened there. But anyway, I know Ross has been struggling with this circuit, and he's finding it a very, very difficult track to get a hold of and get a flow going.
Yeah, Navarra's not an easy circuit to get the hang of. I should know. I've driven quite a few laps around here since the track came out. Yeah, but, well, we'll keep our eyes peeled here as the white flag comes out for our leaders.
Yep, 1 to go with a minute on the clock. Kane Ryder still holding on here from Daniel Macron, but have a look
Kane Ryder being in this sport field is a bit of a joke.
That's 2/10 faster than Ryder could manage on that previous lap, and this is his last chance to get
I know it's sort of not been able to commit to the whole series and not being able to do the pre-qualifying, etc. But so no, this one requires the pre-qualifying, doesn't it? Yeah, yeah.
Something like that is what he's going to be looking for.
Yeah, the passes won't come easy though, as we've seen plenty of times before. Navarra, not an easy circuit to pass at. Kane's just holding on for the time being, and Jason Depp still holding on to the last position in the top 5 as Vaughn Riders trying to recover. Inside, tighter, a little bit slower for Jason Depp, but Vaughn Ryder with the luxury of the wider turn in here for turn 6, and they've got battles all over them behind. Nathan Verney, Michael Cullen and Hayden Millington as well, battling over 8th and 9th, but we are into the twisties now, and we're into the heavy braking zones where Daniel Macron could potentially get a move done on Kane Ryder, but he's not close enough for the time being.
Oh,
slide, and I think
yeah, that's it.
Battle for victory over.
Yep. That's done now. 1 corner to go, really, 1 serious corner, and that's that. But it was a good try, and he put the pressure on, and Kane has withstood everything. He had plenty thrown at him.
Oh no, problem for Ross Hansen on the final lap there. A spin as Kane Ryder is going to come across the line to win round 7 of the Sportsman Division. The Formula Ford Australia E-Series here at Navarra. A beautiful drive, as you said, David. He absolutely absorbed all of the pressure being put on him there, as Steve Curtis and Mitchell Albert will finish 3rd and 4th. Look at the train of cars here with Jason Depp there, just getting the move done on Vaughn Ryder, with Nathan almost in with a chance there.
And so where did
the car goes
10th. Here to celebrate it. We can congratulate Benjamin Roberts on doing enough to take the title a couple of rounds early here. He won 4 of the 5 rounds that he did, and the one he didn't win second. Just fantastic results there from Benjamin. But let's not take anything away from Kane Ryder, who will be celebrating this victory for sure.
Is that still the case? Because I read that was the case on a bunch of tracks until a couple of updates. Like a couple of updates ago, they appeared to fix the slowdowns that I noticed a lot. Like, you're right. For a while, every track you had to slam on the brakes as soon as you got a slowdown, or else it just got bigger. But that definitely changed, at least for the tracks I saw it on, in the last few weeks.
Jason Depp rounding out the top 5, only 4/10 back to Vaughn Ryder and Nathan.
Yeah, I do too. I mean, I'm not going to do the series. Scares the crap out of me. But
fantastic drive there from the 282. Hayden Millington, despite
it's good watching, good racing, really good racing.
In the top 10, as well as will Ian Zhu, but he'll be losing 2nd place in the standings to Mitchell Albert. Thanks to that. Gus Cirillo, what a drive from the back of the grid, up 19 spots to 11th. Could have been a top 10 if things had fallen further his way. Ross Hansen with a spin on the final lap, and behind them, seeing also very close between Becker and Gretsch there for 15th spot. Jared Kale finishing the last driver to finish within a minute of the lead there. David Riviere rounding out the...
Oh yeah, I mean, I don't know, I haven't looked at Le Mans, but I mean...
had some,
yeah.
over the course of that race. Does finish
that really sucks. I mean, a slowdown, it needs to be punishing, and it needs to be more punishing than the benefit you make, but it shouldn't be dangerous.
Incidents. Lipsky and Bowman, they got back out on track after their incidents. We had retirements from Ronald Long and Daniel Boswell, thanks to his internet. So that's going to round out our results here as we are able to bring our race winner, Kane Ryder, into
not too surprising
for a chat. Congratulations on the win, Kane. Certainly getting a reputation as a bit of a sponge there with the amount of pressure you were absorbing from Daniel.
Yeah, he was pretty relentless there, and you know, so I generally thought I could maybe pull away in this race, but no, Daniel definitely found a bit of time, and yeah, even when I got that second break there, when he had a little bit of mistake, he reeled me back in, so he was very quick here, so yeah, it was very intense.
Yeah, tough circuit.
Yeah, I occasionally use that telemetry button.
Times and evidently quite difficult to pass on too.
Yeah, well, you just got to make sure you nail these certain corners where there's a bit of a chance. So, like the last corner, for instance. You know,
yeah, I think the right way to do it is those telemetry marks in iRacing. Although you wouldn't get a chance to attach a note to it, you could jump to those points in the telemetry.
You know, Daniel couldn't find a way through, but you know.
And if you could make those marks, you could jump to it and then potentially add a note within Garage 61. I think it'd be the way to go.
Of course, go to Phillip Island for the final round of the season.
Oh, Phillip Island!
Indeed, the draft is going to be a
is that?
Massive,
are we?
Of the racing there.
Oh, that's not. They're not following the official series, are they? There.
I'm sure there's going to be a few of us up the front.
Are they?
Because, as you say, the draft.
I think I'd have noticed if we were doing Phillip Island, wouldn't we? Wouldn't I?
It's a bit of a chess game next week, I think. So it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, looking forward to it. Is there anyone you'd like to give a shout out to before
they're
I
not
let you go, Kate?
Following.
No one at the moment, mate. No, just my brother. You know, he helps me practice and stuff like that. So, of course, FRG, they've put on a great series, and you guys in the broadcast room do a great job.
Thank you very much, Kane Ryder, winner of the Sportsman Division here at Circuito de Navarra, and it looks like he's going to be the only driver joining us here from the Sport Division, which means we can move straight on through to the Pro Division, David. And we'll have a look at the championship standings in just a couple of moments, but wow, it's quite a big gap that Benjamin Roberts enjoys in the sports driver standings still, as Steve Curtis will move into second place thanks to that. Mitchell Albert into third, Ian Zhu back down to fourth.
Yeah, so Ben's got that locked away. 25 points for a win left on the table, and that would put Steve Curtis at 110 and 10 points short. So well done, Benjamin. You're not here, but mate, enjoy your holiday. You've well earned it.
Yeah, indeed he has. And with Kane Ryder elevating himself up into fifth in the standings with that victory that we just saw, you never know. If there's big problems for Curtis, Albert and Zhu at Phillip Island, Ryder might be looking at second place in the championship despite not completing the full season.
Yeah, because both the Ryder boys, the brothers, joined us at, I think, round 3, I could have been.
Phillip Island will be a fantastic race as well next week for these. Absolutely have to remember to watch that one.
For the series and done some really good things in a short amount of time.
Yeah, they absolutely have. Well, these are the way things stand in the pro drivers.
Phillip Island is another one of those tracks that should be on every. It should be on every Skippy and Formula Ford series ever. Schedule ever. You need VAR, you need Summit Point, and I think you need Phillip Island. That's close.
For Eclipse Sim Sports, his teammate Matthew Hansford Taylor only 6 points behind him, and we still have potential for William Lowing and Dylan Burst to elevate themselves up into that top 3.
Yes, and they're out there qualifying right now, so and there's a bit of a battle. I did see the opening laps.
Cadwell will be interesting. Cadwell is so narrow. It might still be tricky, but I think it'll be a brilliant track to drive. I genuinely don't know how it'll be to race.
Battles out there tonight. No, I think this track, as we saw, it's a difficult track. I think we're going to see a bit of
Oh.
Yeah, indeed. I mean, they're all so close here.
Oh, open qualifying. Oh, open qualifying. Draft and shit.
Take advantage of a little bit of slipstream, but when you get into these twistier parts of the circuit, it is so difficult to maximize your pace if there's cars right in front of you. So
yeah, I think aren't they adding a Legends series? Aren't they bringing a Legends series back? Because they race Legends around Cadwell as well, or whatever the UK version of that is.
P3 with 8 minutes and 50 seconds remaining in the session. And we got some news of a pit lane start for car 72, Callum Newton. Apparently there's been something going on there.
I think that's what I possibly saw on the first opening lap from practice.
Oh, in real life.
Cars come together and flying through the air, and I kind of
Yes, Cadwell is largely a bike track with that awesome jump. Fuck, that's a great jump. But I've seen Lotus, well, sort of Caterham type machines around there, Legends, and obviously bikes. I mean, it's just a goat track. It's up and down. It's, yeah, it'll be fantastic.
I think they're at Cox Harbour, and one is National Park. He's a really good little young driver, but how good's this for him to be able to happen with people like Ben
I'm also pretty excited about the new textures they've got for it. They're using a apparently they've got a new mechanism. They're using high resolution drone imagery to augment the textures on the track. So one of the things apparently that's going to improve is far away terrain accuracy and textures. So it should look really cool.
In this Formula Ford Australia E-Series, it is all down to the
Look at these guys, Jesus.
Damon Woods currently on pole position and managing to maximize the pace for sure, down to a 47.
I like how these guys are all trying to set up a draft.
A little bit warmer than what we saw in the sport division. 36 degrees Celsius is the track temperature, and it's a little bit sunnier as well. So at the very least, those.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I think it'll be a oh no.
Oh no.
That's not good qualifying, is it? Toby Williams involved in that car, very, very bent. It's for an incident qualifying. He will start rear of grid instead, as he hasn't set a lap time. There we go. That's the story on Callum Newton.
Okay. Well, Matthew Hansford-Taylor and there was Kobe Williams as well coming together there for Eclipse, but their teammate Dylan Burse making his way up to pole position now, only by 0.04 of a second from from Damon Woods. It's a fantastic lap that we've seen there from the number 68. Seth Burkhardt is one of the drivers that we have yet to see a representative lap time from. And we'll see what he can put together here as he makes his way up to the final couple of corners.
And they're all sort of hunting around looking for a tow as well, because they need that slipstream to get those extra couple of tenths, you know?
Yeah, the slipstream is worth quite a bit, especially down the start-finish straight here as Burkhardt comes across the line. 1 minute 48.7. That's going to put him just behind Sean Doyle there, and I don't think that lap's even counted there for Seth. He's obviously gotten an off-track somewhere along the line there. I did see some improvements further up the field. James Chastaneuf and Chris Mitchell only separated by 0.06 of a second as James Foster is going to make his way to the start-finish line. Now let's see what James can do here. It's looking like a reasonable lap from him. It's going to be a 1 minute 50.9 there, and there will be no improvement there. His fastest lap is a 48.3. So
I think. Oh. No, I'm not going to say it. I'm too nice for that.
They're another of the real-world Ford races. They've got this little edge on understanding the real-world car and combining that with their sim racing. It is wonderful they have that opportunity to do both. Not in my day, we didn't have things like sim racing. We just went out and did laps in a race car. But, yeah, it's great to see that. The talent being able to be used in both formats. Really, really nice to see that transfer of talent.
Yeah, absolutely. Caleb Hides here hasn't set a representative time yet. Neither has Kobe Williams. So the Eclipse cars are looking to join Dylan Burse at the front of the field. And we'll keep our eyes peeled on the slipstream here as they are in the slipstream of Damon Woods. Should be a good effort from them. Chris Mitchell, meanwhile...
Oh, it's been a good day. There was a couple of small incidents with TTS earlier. I had forgotten to completely disable it. And...
fastest at the moment, so you'll be hoping for some improvements in
yeah.
the final 3.5 minutes.
Yeah,
Alex
but
Beswick,
I've recovered from that mostly.
Jump up 4 spots.
Yeah, and I think I saw there in the background somewhere James Chastanoff having an issue out there as well. So they're pushing very, very hard, and a few of them having a little bit of a moment or two.
It was a hilarious shit show.
I wonder how long it's going to take for us to have...
So I'm just going to have to wait for the novelty to wear off, then I'm going to have to quietly remove it completely, I think. It's so annoying. It's so annoying.
147.2 is now our fastest. Veld remaining in third with Caleb Hydes putting himself in P4. Matthew Hansford...
Oh, there we go. Burst Woods.
It's a 48.8. That is way off. But Brody Shepherd sets a 48.2.
Caleb, where the hell is...
spot. Great stuff. Let's see what the first time.
We're missing somebody. Kobe, we're missing Kobe, that's right.
There's a 48.6. That's going to put him second.
Oh!
That have set times there. 17th
ouch.
For Kobe Williams. Will he be able to make his way?
That's not good.
I don't think there's going to be much opportunities for him to improve from here.
No, and there's a few cars yet to actually post a clean lap time, because you've got to, for qualifying, your lap time has to have no off track. So if you get one incident point, your lap time's out and taken away, just like watching F1 at the Red Bull Ring. So they've got to make it not only are they going to do a fast lap, they've got to make it a clean one. So we've got 2 or 3 cars. Callum Newton, Hansford Taylor. Well, Callum Newton's obviously out from the incident earlier, but Hansford Taylor and Jordan Mazzaroli, although I think Jordan, I've got a feeling, has made a withdrawal.
Yeah.
Keep that with me for a second.
A tech issue apparently for him.
He's had a wheel failure and he won't be with us tonight. So it's just Matthew Hansford Taylor.
Who was that?
Hasn't put together wheel with me. I think Jordan, I've got a feeling, has
Jordan.
made a withdrawal.
I'm so proud of you, Neil.
The Eclipse cars coming across the line
yeah,
side by
I
side here as
completely agree, Sam. It's really frustrating to see how fantastically a lot of these guys can drive when they're not being dicks. And to be fair, the people right at the top of this aren't the dicks.
Brody Shepherd, 49.9. That is far off the 48.2 we said earlier. Can Kobe Williams improve any on this lap? No, he can't. 2/10 off.
Wow. He's not slow. That's just lack of a draft. I think he was the one that got... he spun at the last corner, so he was massively out of sync and he didn't have any draft buddies.
Working together to get themselves up the grid. That's really smart from these boys. Get away from all everybody else, concentrate on your racing, and work with each other to give yourselves the toe. So, perfect idea.
Yeah, as they currently stand, they'll be starting right behind each other on the grid as well. There's been a big off, meanwhile, for Matthew Hansford Taylor. He's just escaped back to the pits as Chris Mitchell will improve on his time by 1/10 of a second, but it's not going to be enough to give him any positions. Chase Saxild, despite the slipstream, not able to improve either. Ben Barguana with a spin right at the end of the session as the checkered flag flies for Alex Beswick, setting a lot of laps in the run-up to this event, but he can't improve on his final qualifying run.
Oh well, Kobe is way out of position. Dylan Burst, Damon Woods, both quick. I think they're significantly quicker than Hayden. I think Hayden probably got a bit of a beneficial draft there. Wow.
Really nice. On the absolute 11th hour, last seconds of qualifying, and he posts a time like that. That's fabulous to see. I love qualifying.
Yeah, it's my favorite part of any broadcast, calling the lap times as they come across the line. Brilliant stuff. Damon Woods improves further and takes pole position back from Dylan Burst. My goodness. Chastaneuf improving to 6th as well in the dying moments of the session. Kobe Williams, meanwhile. Oh, here we go. 48.0 for Williams. He's going to move up to 12th.
that's Kobe's really struggled here tonight. He's been right on the pace with Damon Woods for most of the series, but tonight he's just.
It's because he had no draft. He had nobody dragging him around.
The thing with Pro, they've got open setup, so they can set the cars up however they like. Whereas Sport, it's a preset, it's a fixed setup. Everybody runs the track on the same setup. So that's where you do find in Pro. Sometimes
it's time to clean up this chat.
Hold of the setup for the circuit. I don't know whether that's Kobe's issue or whether it's just a circuit that doesn't suit him with all those stop-go left.
Fuck.
Yeah, we'll have to see if he gets.
Fuck you, Optimus.
A bit better than his qualifying setup.
And the reason for that is I don't want to admit that's pretty good.
On the grid here, Will Lowing.
That's pretty good. I like that.
Was overcome there by Burst.
I really like that.
Hayden Veld, who had a fantastic performance in qualifying, 4th place in second race. Caleb Hines is going to start 5th place alongside.
Oh, why aren't I in this race? For Sam, especially, it's a paid race. For me, I don't want to race these guys. I'm not aggressive enough to race with these guys in a large group. I either need to be a little bit faster or a lot more aggressive.
12th, as we were discussing, really struggling a little bit tonight, but it'll come to him in the race. Bargwana, who was up high early on, 13th on the grid. Brody Shepherd, good solid.
Yeah, that was annoyingly good.
Long way to go.
Optimus, the cleaning up.
Teammate, 15th on the grid.
I thought, what the hell is that? And then it started. I thought, I immediately got it. That's annoyingly good.
So Caleb Dawson, hope he's dressed beautifully tonight again. 17th on the grid. 18th on the grid, James Foster. We were on board with him. We saw him in his rig. He's got his webcam set up. We might cross that later in the race. 19th on the grid goes to Sean Doyle from Virgin.
I will say some of these guys, at least, they need to set up their webcam.
Should be at the front of the
Don't
grid.
mind me, just going to chop some spuds over here.
Yes, and of course
chopping
we have
spuds.
Callum Newton starting from the pit lane. Jordan Mazzaroli was present in practice, but of course had a wheel issue, could not take part in qualifying, and we're not expecting him on the grid.
Oh no.
We have 21 cars.
Cleaning up was better than chopping spuds.
In the Pro division, of course, the safety car is ready should there be a big incident. Considering what we saw in qualifying, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a couple of big prangs on lap 1.
I wouldn't be betting against it, would you, Reece?
No, certainly not. I'm not a betting man, though I do buy a scratchy every now and then. Yeah, if I ended up getting that on a scratch card, wouldn't be too happy with myself.
Oh, look, he's dressed down for the evening tonight.
Disappointing.
Yes, this is the tension beforehand. So going through his head, what's going on, getting all set, making sure he's got everything all ready. A little bit of a fidget and a fiddle in the seat and fiddle with something. Get your mind off what's going. All the things you don't need to adjust, you adjust. As he's doing.
Yeah, sometimes a couple extra little button presses helps to distract your mind from the tension yet to come. But the time is down to 0 now for the grid, and we have our 21 starters getting ready for the call of the green flag. The revs rise for the standing start. Damon Woods from pole position will get a lovely, smooth start. It's very orderly indeed. All of them getting away without any issues, but Woods immediately moving to cover Dylan Burse on the inside on the way into turn 1. Potentially a move coming from Hayden Veld. He's up the inside of Will Lowing, and he gets into 3rd place when they get to the braking zone. Will he be able to hold on to it is the question as they rapidly try to
blinky.
into the same apex. It's such a difficult opening sequence of turns here at Navarra. But they managed to get through cleanly. Almost banging wheels are Lowing and Veld as they come down to turn 5.
So Lowing actually managed to stay on the outside and keep his road speed up, keep the apex speed of the car up, and that allowed him to run around the outside and actually re-secure it position on the inside lane left-hander. So good battle there over the opening couple of
Oh! He didn't intend to go for that.
Oh my goodness, yeah. Seth Burkhardt, meanwhile, he's trying his best to hold on to that position as the move continues for Hayden Veld. He gets back past Lowing, but they lock wheels and come together, both of them off the circuit.
Very well. Very good reaction from both of them there. Oh.
That front right's not attached. The suspension is broken for the number 153. So we'll see if he can find his way back to the pits to get that repaired.
Unless he had to slow down as part of it.
There's no fast repairs. This is pro.
Yes, of course. Got to remember that.
He might have just had to slow down.
Stay out. I think it might have been a bit misleading there, seeing how much damage, if he had any at all, on the car. Ben Barguana, meanwhile, up 2 spots now into 11th spot, and he'll try to chase them down, but Will Lowing there in 10th.
Oh, Damon and Dylan have almost broken the front of the field.
Train is already forming. Choo-choo, we are leaving the station as Kobe Williams is going to try and get past Chris Mitchell into the first corner, and he ends up succeeding only just.
Yeah, it was pretty loose there as he turned in. So now look, what we're looking at here is the front suspension on this car.
Oh, Alex Beswick. Oh, no.
Yeah. Oh, that was a nice little bit of a slot through the middle there.
Yeah, it certainly was. I think that's Matthew Hansford-Taylor who's the other car involved in that one. Yes, okay, confirming that was Matthew Hansford-Taylor that came together with him, and, well, a bad night getting even worse for Matthew Hansford-Taylor, but the battle is on here for the top 3. Damon Woods losing the lead to Dylan Burse. This is a fantastic little fight, and this is how it was all done. Burse in the slipstream, and you really get a sense here, David, for how strong the slipstream is.
Yeah, he just let him go through there.
He was able to take the shorter line around and move his way through into the lead.
There was just no defence there. He was trying to optimise the lap times early on.
I also noticed
lose as many as possible.
Normally he's got his blue car. He's gone from blue to poo because it's green now.
Yeah, it looks like more of a muddy brown to me, and I think there's a bit of spec map stuff going on for him as well, because it's shiny. Spec map's trying to make it gold, but not succeeding evidently.
No, it looks like it's gone from blue to poo.
Yeah. Oh well, maybe he'll have the inverse of in terms of luck. Let's see then, as the draft
oh,
is
no.
broken.
I think I've caught a computer
Burse,
virus.
The amount of weaving
Cough,
that you see
cough,
going on
cough,
here, it's
cough,
done nothing,
cough,
because
cough.
Damon Woods will get back up the inside into turn 2, hard on the brakes for the number 68.
Yeah, that one doesn't make a lot of sense.
There is overlap between them at the apex, and Woods will move back through into the lead.
Awesome being on board in the middle of that battle.
Right.
How on edge they really are. They're right on the edge of vision there. One little mistake and it's all over.
Yeah, absolutely. Just goes to show how much on the edge these guys are, as Kobe Williams will get past Chase Saxill there to get into 6th spot, but Chase is right on the back of him.
Kobe is flying through the field here.
To keep in touch. Will Lowing is right on the back of them as well. He's trying to make a recovery here from his front 4 start as we ride on board here. Trying his best to make his way through on the 901 is Caleb Dawson, late on the brakes. He's absolutely firing it into the corners, but you can see he was shifting his eyes. He was looking at the run around the outside that Seth Burkhardt's had, and now he has to back out, but he's got cars right on the back of him as well.
I'm really impressed.
Oh!
Just gonna say, I'm really impressed.
Oh!
How collected he is behind the wheel. I shouldn't have said anything, should I?
Yeah, he's looking decidedly stressed now as Caleb Dawson, as he had that big slide coming into the left hand.
To me, he sits upright in the seat. I'm like the sidecar passenger. I'm leaning out with my elbow on the ground as I go through corners. Just I can't help it. I need to have a 6-point harness to keep me in the seat. But he's very cool, calm, and collected, and sits up in the seat, except when he loses things. That was pretty funny.
Yeah, indeed.
Back up to 5th now. Just off as well.
Yeah, good stuff. As James Foster is trying to chase people down.
Hey, Tim.
Trading spots for second place. Meanwhile, it looks like Caleb unsuccessful in getting past.
No, the front of this grid is fast. They'd kick your ass.
That we're seeing here from the onboard of James Foster.
I got to point out today, the main problem with the rig, if you're driving Formula 4, the gear changes on the right-hand side. It is never on the left-hand side. All race cars, all the single feeders with a gearbox, with a manual gearbox.
You remember Dylan, right? He was the guy that came along and won SNL.
Yes,
on his second attempt.
Obviously, a bit of a time investment to
and Damon Woods is 10.5k.
For the car. Yep. Have a look there. You can just see the shifter right there.
There it is.
Nicely done. Yep.
Isn't that fabulous? Look at that.
Yep, all the details are
how
modeled.
he's changing gear without touching it.
Yes, a little bit of voodoo magic going on there. Yeah, looked like a bit of negative voodoo for Caleb Dawson. Meanwhile, I noticed a couple of
Kobe's up to 5th
at the opening turns, and he's now all the way back down in 20th place. So, yeah, the trials continue for Dawson and for many drivers in.
I am not disputing he drove like a moron, but he drove like a very fast moron.
Lost the tail on the way in and...
Oh, boo! Shitty rejoin.
Oh dear.
A bit of a rough rejoin.
Yeah. Very rough. Chapman apparently got a mechanical black flag from that, so he's way off now. The fighting's still going on. Pretty much anywhere you look in the top 16 positions, or looking at the moment. And
at least he's not as bad as that wobbler Adam that couldn't even take a bump draft.
Cooper Allen for last spot in the top 8. Saxel right on the back there, and well, it looks like Caleb Dawson will be speaking to race control.
I also felt he was also very polite and respectful as well, which I think is also important.
Re-entry back onto the racetrack, but let's see what Chris Mitchell can do for the time being as he chases down Cooper Allen.
Boy, that was...
The racing in this series has actually been really, really good.
Like I said, you got to remember, there's no car compared to this, so you can't afford to have a big issue. That's a big problem.
As I say that, they drive like idiots. As I say that, they drive like idiots again.
Almost.
It has been really good.
Ben Barguana trying his best to hold on in the midst of all of that. He stood a chance at getting a couple of positions from that. Mitchell's going to try again on Allen here. Gets up into 8th for the briefest of moments, but round the outside using the runoff area, Cooper Allen maintains the position. The incident is under investigation here already, apparently. Seems Cooper Allen not too happy with Chris Mitchell.
I did hear Chris Mitchell actually report to race control on what it looked into for an unsafe re-entry from Cooper Allen. There we go, 3 abreast, the leaders. 3 abreast down to turn 1.
Oh dear, Dylan Burst gets into the lead. Damon Woods back to 3rd. Nico Mendez trying to get into the top 3.
Oh, blinky blinky.
For Caleb Hides there. Little bit of an internet issue, but the Eclipse Sim Sports drivers now run 1 and 2 at the front of this field, and it is a massive battle behind. James Chastaner sitting back in P7 here with Will Lowe.
Kobe's made it up to 4th.
He could get bulk positions if anyone comes together in this fight.
And that's Kobe Williams from back in 12th on the grid, up on the 4th place, right on the back of Damon Woods. So he's, and I said he was struggling in practice. He may have just been overdriving the car.
No, you idiots. He wasn't struggling in practice, it was qualifying, and the only reason he was fucked in qualifying is he had no draft partner.
Hides is in trouble though with Damon Woods firing it up the inside at turn 9. Bit deeper in for the number 92. He's going to try and gather it up on the exit, but it looks like Woods is through, and he's going to protect the inside into turn 11. Have a look at Will Lowing. He is all over the 94 of Kobe Williams, and looks like Kobe managing to get the position from him there. That's yet another spot up there to 4th place with Williams trying to chase down the front of this field.
I mean, if I had a daddy's credit card to use, I'd use it as well.
Exchange. There's so much happening here, I can barely keep track of it.
It's certainly take no prisoners, isn't it? There's nothing being given every inch that they can use. And when sideways, when going, locking up the rear, sort of smoking. Lock the rear.
He's timming it around the corner there. Drifting it, sorry, not timming it.
They come through that corner. They're obviously running a lot of rear brake on the cars, and that makes them turn. So when they tap on the brake, they're almost locking the rears to get point in. So it's serious, and here's Woods down the outside, trying to find a way past. Now, the leaders ran a little bit wide there. Dylan Burst ran a little bit wide into that corner. And there, Mitchell hung out to dry on the outside by Cooper. Allen pushed off the road. And Bargwanna.
Oh, touchy.
There's a big cut there on the wheels. This is craziness.
Oh, this is fantastic racing. Ben Bargwanna trying to stake his claim for a position further in the top 10. Chris Mitchell now has to be defensive versus the one.
Escorted him off.
Careful on the rejoin. Manages to slot back in.
The pitchman somebody laid there for him.
Yeah.
Where's he going to serve the slowdown? Apex of the next corner?
Have such wide runoff areas with no gravel. Just allows me to recover nicely. But, oh, yeah.
Oh, penalty. Oh, no, for direction. Moving under brakes.
All right.
As tough as it is still there on the outside of
Oh! Saw that coming a mile off.
Coming together there. Veld was deep into the corner and came across Bargwanna.
Penalty for Bargwanna. No, didn't come across. Bargwanna pushed him.
Man, Hayden Veld, after an excellent qualifying performance, falling back down to 7th. Man, across all right.
Look, as tough as it is still there on the outside of Bargwanna.
Yeah, no.
This is what's going to happen here. Veld tries up the inside of Bargwanna, and
He might have been serving it then. That's on Bargwanna. That's on the outside.
Sure.
The light pink car.
Man, rough the road is up the main straight there. They can't bouncing around on the bump. So Wood down the inside. He's got a good toe this time out of first. First is very quick down into this first corner, Mike. Yeah, Wood got a good run there up the main straight. Here's Will Lowing trying to part the seat in front of him between Mendez and
Williams.
who's out there. Mendez and Kobe Williams.
You see how hard Will Lowing is working the wheel. My goodness, there's barely any space between the cars here on the run into turn 6. Flat out through turn 7. Williams is going to have the inside on Mendez here, and he's going to get the run into turn 8. Mendez will let him go, and almost getting back through there was Will Lowing. Man. Oh, I mean, my brain is firing on all cylinders right now. I think I'm going to over-rev soon.
I think Woods is actually looking. He's got himself in the truck.
Oh, okay, hang on. This isn't the first time we've seen these two cars together. Cooper Allen and Chris Mitchell. Mitchell ahead here. Cooper Allen.
Oh, boo!
That was a bit rough. No.
Yeah. That's Cooper Allen. That's the blue car.
Yep.
Needs to be a penalty for that.
No scope and right back into it.
Oh, he's off again.
Further problems and oh dear. Who's that? That's
Sean
Doyle.
Oh, the old fucked flick spin.
Yeah.
Oh,
well,
God.
Get a recovery on there, but man, the race has just gone from 0 to 0 for Chris Mitchell, and through very little to no fault of his own there.
Red mist.
Yeah.
No, that was.
You see there, he,
that was him.
Up the inside,
yeah.
And I think that move just wasn't on. All right.
This is where up till now, we've seen Woods be able to get into the front and actually make a little break and get away. But tonight he's not getting away. Bursts and hides are all over the back of him.
Yeah. This is an excellent double-pronged attack from the Eclipse cars. There's a little bit of a look by Dylan Burst into turn 5. Woods climbing all over the curb.
I'll be interested to see the incident count on these boys because they're certainly all using plenty of road out there.
Yeah, well, remember crucially, as long as you have 2 tyres on the red and white curbs, you are clear. There is no incident points from that. But Chris Mitchell has already gotten a black flag for incident limit points there. That's the reason why you saw him coming through the pits as to the lead again. Goes, yep, Dylan Burst, Damon Woods trying his best to get this lead back. Oh, here we go. Outside run through here. He's going to have to let Burst go for a couple of moments, but he's going to force the issue. He's going to push him through this next sequence.
See the difference there, though? Woods actually gave that...
No, I know about them, but I've had no experience with them, is my thing. I mean, I've got a bunch of modems here I'm testing that have all got built-in mesh functionality, so I've just got a bunch of spare modems around the house plugged in, just functioning as a mesh.
From Kobe Williams, he's going to try and have a run at second here. Yep, there's the effort for the block potentially from Damon Woods, but he has to leave Williams a bit of room now that he's got some overlap.
Penalty for Cooper Allen, good.
Kobe Williams is going to go for the lead of the race up the inside of turn 1, and he gets there.
From 12th to 1st.
What a move from Kobe Williams.
From 12th on the grid.
That's pretty good.
Field of drivers, the quality that we've got out there and take the lead, that's a bloody excellent lead. He's having a fantastic run. Go for it, Kobe.
Lovely stuff. Unfortunate news for Cooper Allen. Thanks to turning Chris Mitchell, he's gotten a drive-through penalty from race control. But Caleb Hydes is going to have that far from his mind. He probably doesn't even care. He wants to try and get back onto the podium here. Damon Woods trying his best to hold on to Dylan Burst here as it's side-by-side between Mendez and Lowing. Will Lowing back up into the top 5 for a brief moment, but Mendez gets the better exit. And have a look at the break in the slipstream from Kobe Williams. He's going to be driving mad defensive now that he's got the lead.
Yeah, and it's all about that main straight.
Mad defensive.
Yeah, a lot better than we thought out of sport. That may be because they're running different ratios. They may be running shorter ratios. With with sport, we always try to give them a bit longer ratio to make it easier to tow past somebody. But it looks to me like that's the difference here, and I'm seeing the different gear ratios are making it more able to attack up that main straight.
Yeah, and you know, the way you modify the gear ratios in these cars can have a massive effect. These cars only have 4 forward gears, so it's very important that you try and keep the revs in the power band. Naturally aspirated 4-cylinder engines that these cars use. Oh, wow. Have a look at this draft then from Burst. He's going to go up the inside again into turn 1, and it looks like Williams isn't going to fight it too hard. As long as he's given room on the outside, he'll slot back in, and I don't think he'll be too fussed about that. He's shown that he can very easily make the move back. How about at turn 4?
Great drive out of that first corner. He had it down the inside, and he's taken the lead back again from Burst.
These guys are very good. I can't help feeling there's going to be an incident, though.
Yeah, well, everywhere you look, there's things going on here. As there was a great move by Burst to get back into the lead versus Kobe Williams, and he's going to consolidate that now on the exit of turn 8. But there's better drive out of the corner for Kobe, and giving a tiny bit of slipstream to Damon Woods, who still stands a good chance of getting back onto the podium. I just feel like this battle is a powder keg waiting to explode, David. It's been beautiful, clean racing for the most part, but I think it's only a matter of time before we see some kind of coming together here.
I hope not.
Yeah, I certainly hope not as well. This has been fantastic. What a fantastic race it has been at Navarra. Williams is going to run wide there just to give a bit of room to Caleb Hydes on the inside, as now Damon Woods defends from Will Lowing in the black car there, P5 at the moment. Back out of the very awkward final corner there, sort of off camber and uphill, as there's 10 minutes on the clock, and Dylan Burst does not want that draft down the front straight. Have a look at the run from Caleb Hydes, though. He'll be on the outside, though. He lifts off. Very wise decision.
Yeah, so he's got a little bit of a break there, and also I noticed that James Chastanoff has jumped onto the back of this to make a in that pack. So we've now got a field of 7 there, and now we're seeing Damon Woods is back to 5th.
Yeah, up into T1 it does appear pretty drafty. The rest of the track doesn't seem to have enough to get people past with draft. There are a couple of spots where you can do it under brakes by the look of it, but yeah, along the front straight there's a lot of draft. Oh, Sean Doyle, black flag.
But I'm sure Kobe Williams is going to grab him. Oh dear. Oh no, Bargwanna and Foster both having big trouble there at turn 5. Foster's going to get back going again. I'm not too sure about Bargwanna.
Come on, show us what Bargwanna did.
Much in the way of damage.
Oh, they're a bit stronger than the real thing.
I'm hearing that Foster's got a mechanical black flag though, so there's been a mighty incident involving those 2 cars. Well, 8.5 minutes to go, and Kobe Williams, he held the lead for a period of time, and he'll be hoping to hold it right at the end. We'll see what happened here with Foster and Bargwanna. So Ben behind James, and James loses it in front of him. Oh, that was a good effort.
Not a lot he could do about that.
Jump on the brakes. That's what you're supposed to do when an incident happens in front of you, but I don't think he really had much time to react to that.
No, it's very hard in these cars when the change line in the middle of the corner when you're so committed and you're on really on edge. It's pretty hard to just so, I'll just move over here and avoid that accident. Doesn't work like that. Now we've got Hydes up in the second. So now Hydes is going to try.
Damon's dropped back a bit.
Dylan Burse, or and hopefully they're just going to fight for it and not teammate.
Yeah, I'm hoping so as well. I mean, it's the first rule of racing: don't hit your teammate. It's also the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, and so it goes rule. So we'll see if they manage to stay out of each other's hair there at Eclipse Sim Sports.
Yes, first rule of racing, and yesterday Rue and I were having a bit of a fun in a endurance race, and I think the 3rd lap of practice I ran into him.
Yeah, it's all
through.
Yeah, it's very easy to have that sort of stuff happen when your teammates, you're running together, you've been working together on the setup, but you both want the same position. You both want those maximum points from the night of racing. We are under 7 minutes remaining here at Navarra, and our top 6 are still locked together. James Chastaneuf has fallen off the back now of this pack, but there's every chance that he'll be able to catch back up to them by the end.
I like it. For me, the 2 guys that seem to have the extremely good pace when they can show it is Williams and Will Lowen.
Alexa,
I'm liking these 2 guys.
turn on the electric blanket.
Maybe nip this from the boys.
Yeah, the Eclipse boys who trade places for the lead. Caleb Hydes back in front. Dylan Burse let him go on the way into turn 1. I think they're going to try and work together now that they're all together at the front of the field. They want to try and get that gap over Kobe Williams and Will Lowing. Kobe's going to be hard defensive here on Lowing coming through this section of the circuit. This is perhaps the most crucial turn on the circuit for my money. It's the most difficult to line up, and it's very easy to make mistakes through here, but they all managed to get through there cleanly. There's the move from Damon Woods. Tries to get up the inside of Lowing. They almost interlock wheels there. Big danger in an open wheel race car, but they managed to stay clean.
Yeah, that was a tight move, and that's sort of, you see they're just not quite being able to put the pressure right onto these 2 Eclipse guys. They're sort of getting away from them a little bit here.
Yeah, they are. Caleb Hydes and Dylan Burse have done very well to work together in these top 2 positions. Kobe Williams, I think, has been obviously eyes forward, trying to catch back up and get amongst it in the battle for the top 3. But I think there's just been so much happening behind him.
How many more laps? Got 4 minutes 50.
We've seen some big sends.
Is it 3 more laps?
in the top 6 over the course of this race, and when the next one comes, you never know.
We'll see now if he's close enough to pick up that toe and get back right on the tail, but he seems to be just dropped back that sort of half a car length that's making all the difference, and he can't just work that toe up the main straight. Now there goes Woods up into third. He's down the inside of Williams. Yeah, he's done it. He's done it.
Nice.
Oh, he slides on the way into the hairpin though. Almost goes into
Oh,
Williams.
he doesn't have the drive. Doesn't have the drive.
Outside beautifully and manages to maintain third. But this is just giving more and more of an advantage to Hides and Burst.
Yes, these guys fighting here. You're letting the Eclipse cars get away.
Oh,
Hey, Henry.
on the outside of turn 5 nails the
Man, he took a long time to pull that pass off.
Oh, easy does
He's still in draft though.
Yeah, Lowing has to back out of that one. Not enough momentum on the inside through a tight corner like that.
Now, can Woods close it up over the remainder of the
0.7 of a second.
have a go at
Oh! Round she goes, Trev.
That's Mendez round, is it?
Yeah, it is. Tried to go up the inside of Will Lowing and unfortunately got tapped around. Had to get the car restarted there, or at least...
Oh, I think he's broken a drive shaft.
Stalling, and he's going to fall. Yeah, he's falling outside the top 10. You're right, David. And then there were 5. Which of them is going to take victory here? Is there anything that James Chastaneuf can do on his lonesome in 6th? There's still battles going on for 7th. Hansford Taylor leading Burkhart's and Chase.
Oh no, he's going again.
And Mendez now defending from Hayden Veld, who, remember, was running up the front early on, but had an issue and looking to be gaining at least one more position.
Now I see Woods. He's closed that gap a little bit from where it was earlier on. And if these guys start messing around with each other, he's going to be right over.
Oh.
That's a very, very wide move there by Caleb Hyde. It's got very wide in that second sort of kink. But yeah, no, Woods.
So the next lap's the last lap, I think. Yes. This is the second last lap.
So that with 2 minutes and 20 seconds remaining, he's got a shot at making a pass.
Oh yeah, he certainly has, and all mistakes from the Eclipse cars there as Veld and Mendez have come together. They were fighting over 11th and 12th, and Mendez is out.
Didn't request the tow either.
He has been completely eliminated now. Veld, I think, has lost all drive to his rear axle.
That's going anywhere.
Yeah, that's such a shame to see them come together like that, and so late in the race as well. Oh, here we go. Ooh, Damon Woods trying up the inside of Caleb Hides. He's
nice.
Done. Tyler through the turn there. Will Hides fight back? No, he won't. He'll slot in. He knows that there's still a chance here. They'll be coming up to the white flag as we see what
this is the replay here.
Mendez and Veld. Veld very deep into the corner, but
lost it.
on the curb there.
Oh.
Ouch. And that's what destroyed the gearbox for Hayden Veld.
Yep. That was unfortunate. Just a bit of a sort of somebody having an issue. Someone trying to take advantage of it, and unfortunately ends up being a bit of a race.
What's the maximum number of laps you could do? How many sessions are there in a week? Could you do 1,000?
I think we're about to
Is it possible?
take the lead.
Yeah, any of the 5 drivers on screen there could be in the lead by the end.
Alright, last lap.
Side by side between Dylan Burst and
Oh!
bang wheels on the way into turn 1. Oh, Dylan Burst is not going to give this one up easily. He's got the inside for turn 3. Woods, oh, he's counter steering, sliding through turn 3, loses 2nd place. Yeah, oh, look at the drive on the way out though.
Boy, oh boy, that was close, and there was a bit of a wheel bang on the way in, and
oh, he's very wide.
Yeah,
but he's lining it up well. Both Eclipse cars going off the track.
Here he is. What's this? Down the inside? No.
I reckon you could do 1,000. I think it's possible. I mean, you'd have to plan it. You'd have to ration your sleep.
Hyde's covered it beautifully.
But I think you could do it.
Woods again. Do that dive.
I mean, I couldn't.
If he does, he's not going to be close enough when he gets down to... Oh, he's going to hang
But
back.
you could do it, and there's one other guy that could do it. I've forgotten his name. Somebody remind me. What's his name? The guy that did all the races?
Yes, I think he does.
Skippy guy?
Oh, backs out of it. Could try the over-under here as there's a big slide from Caleb Hides, and that's exactly what Woods was hoping for.
Oh my God! There was front to back contact there.
This is all giving a massive advantage to Dylan Burst as Kobe Williams will now try and take advantage of all of this. I don't think anyone's going to catch the number 68 now. Last couple of turns here. Banging wheels between Damon Woods and Caleb Hides. Woods will have the inside for the final corner. Lock up for Hides.
He just sent that.
Going to get second place. In the lead though, Dylan Burst. What a fantastic battle. And it is won by the number 68. So close between Williams and Lowing for 4th place as well. What a finish.
Gervasio. That's the one I was thinking of. That is exactly what I was thinking of. Thank you, Chris. Yeah, Gervasio could do 1,000 laps in a week.
I think we started off with 10 in that lead group, and in the end of a 5. That's pretty good.
Oh, this is why we love racing, right? That was just a brilliant battle all the way through, and crucially, those
Nah, I suck. I suck there. I haven't done any racing.
Often see that.
You just don't get that sort of
Plus, you get Shoma Shintani joining at the last moment.
It's a different sort of racing, but that just full on.
Apparently, he's fine to race if you're super fast or Dario, etc. But anyone that he thinks he's faster than, he just has no respect for and pushes you off the track.
It does. And that is why we love Formula Ford as the last finishers.
In my opinion.
Across the line, and we can go through our unofficial results from the Pro Division here in round 7. Burst.
Right.
87 thousandths of a second.
Okay, that was good.
Goodbye, world.
Okay, I'm gonna have to change these up. Now, I think tips are dollars, aren't they? Are they dollars or are they cents? I can never tell. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, they only cents as well, so I actually had those set too low. I don't fucking know about this. Twitch tips versus bits. The fuck are tips then? It's just such a generic term. How much is a Twitch tip? 1 bit. The end of the furnace. Oh, fuck off. I'm not going to join your fucking website, ducks. Yeah, it's got to be the same units of currency, doesn't it? Okay, so I think 200 and 300 and 199 and 299. Save. And then I think I have to go and refresh that and refresh that. Right, okay. Okay, why is it stuck on that scene? Have I got the wrong scene up? No scene switches on. There we go, cool. Oh. The new chat feature. If somebody pastes a YouTube link it now prints the a bot immediately gives you the title of the link, the title of the YouTube video. So if I go to YouTube,
Hello fellow engineers and welcome back to Timberborn. We're back in experimental mode today as I had an idea of how we can use the new structures and water physics to remake a city I already made in this game. You may remember Beeve Atlantis. Now that city was cool and all.
I like this guy. This is funny as hell.
Just below sea level. But with the new features in experimental mode, there is a chance.
Yes, it's a construction game with post-apocalyptic beavers. Correct. There's already been several people demonstrate how to conceal rickrolls, but the joke is on them. I really like Rick Astley, Never Gonna Give You Up. I have it unironically in my playlist in my car. Results. So what were the final results from that session? Hosted. You got the fastest time, Tim. What did you end up getting? You didn't get any faster ones. 595, 679, 770, 854. Oh, and then... Mark Lay popped in. 866. Yune, 10.3. I think I saw some comments about that. Yeah, Tim's not afraid of a 1x. You don't have to apologize, Tim. He's also got a pretty strict bedtime as well. If he doesn't go to bed on time, he gets shouted at. Actually, it wasn't even shouted. It was more the disappointment in the voice, I guess, that really, really got us. I don't know. Was it... I don't know. Was it on my stream? Where the fuck are clips? Filtered by clips. Why the fuck is this still playing? Is it playing in this window? Is it playing in this window? For fuck's sake. Yeah, there we go. Jesus. Is it this one?
Wat dat voor jou als bijnaam?
Uh-oh.
Wat 2 uur later en ik moet er 2 uur opstaan.
Uh-oh. 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 don't speak Dutch, but
I'm in trouble. I think it's time for me to go to bed.
Bye, kid.
Oh dear. Oh yeah. I mean, Edison Hoagie has just come back. He started again. Of being a terrible person and forum member. When he loses control here and does a massive overcorrection and foot off the accelerator, leaving Tim nowhere to go. As far as Addison's concerned, that's Tim's fault for not being clairvoyant and lifting to avoid him before he has his own accident. So, Addison, I think you need to learn to drive a little bit better under pressure, maybe.
I'm so proud of you, Neil.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of you, Neil.
Yeah. Just a copy of the. Okay, there's a guy leaving the pits now. Oh, this is a good one. That's the guy that we had problems with. Look at this guy up here, weaving around. He's just left the pits after crashing. That guy in the blue car is lapped. This is the leaders.
What's that about?
He's trying to run me off there. Okay, that guy's a dick. Guy's a dick. Guy's a dick. Guy's a dick.
Left side. Clear left.
I'm ghosting here.
Hold your line. Clear right. 3 wide, you're in the middle. Clear all
Well,
round.
Kyle. Kyle. I think this is Kyle Cotter's original. Oh yeah.
Damn, one more lap. Kyle would have taken you know?
I was managing my pace. What are you doing, Kyle? Are you actually an idiot?
Well done, Captain Dash. Great win. You deserve.
That was him swerving around in front on the last lap. That was him swerving around in front on the last lap. That was him swerving around in front on the last lap. That was him swerving around in front on the last lap. That was him swerving around in front on the last lap.
Celsius. All right, Neil, get ready.
Okay, thank you.
Green, 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 green.
I think I jump started. How is that not a jump start? How is that not a jump start?
Right. Still there.
How is
Clear
that not a
right.
jump start? What a recovery. To 0.25, 0.23. This is another example of not a jump start. Cheers, see ya. This one was 0.00, which means that I released the clutch before the telemetry said it was in the green session before the flag had gone green. So I just got super lucky. Not a jump start. Right. The hell is Neil Stradamus? Gotta say, this is some pretty average driving right in front of me.
Go right.
Did I call that or fucking what?
Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Still there.
You're on the left, 3 wide.
Hold your line.
2 wide.
Clear right.
Go right.
Oh wow.
Clear right.
Clear.
Where Lego? Lego done. 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 Nice. Nice. Nice.
What are you doing, man? Don't crash! What the fuck are you doing, man? Just stupid or something else, man? What the fuck are you doing?
Was your fault.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Jones is now in the lead.
Remember the good old days when people drove Skippy? And you had great races? And you had 12-year-olds screaming at each other? Those were the good days. They were the good days. They were the best days, weren't they? Honor of Gaming Muscles complaining about tyre models.
We do like live streams over there as well as here. We do weird stuff. Play didgeridoo. I don't know. It's not that weird. We're going to be covering Gamescom later this month.
No, he's had 20 or 30 seconds without complaining about tyre models.
Wait, are we racing or is it like a drift thing? Oh, we are racing actually.
Entering the corner normally and naturally when there's no need to give more space.
I just wanted to see if he was complaining about tyre models. Because he normally is.
Like, I get it if you're alongside the wheel, but he's not even at the wheel. He's not even, he's barely at the...
This isn't Tomb, is it? No. Hang on, can I see a name on the screen? Ah. Where's your stream anyway, Tim? You should be streaming stuff. Because you're fast, we can learn from you. You can tell us how to go fast. And, for example, he helps. Whenever I'm racing and I'm not winning, he just jumps into my stream and gives me some very helpful advice. To be fair, the advice is normally go faster, and it's limited to just go faster. But at least he's trying to help. This guy needs a faster computer, for one thing. Well, I think I'm going to ghost Schlieben. Just to see if I can remember how to drive, since I haven't done any driving tonight. I was too busy laughing at shit earlier. But I just wanted to see if this guy's name turned up anywhere. No, Fabio, I don't know him. Okay, fine. Right, Schlieben. Let's watch. I didn't even realise I was scamming. Some of it was self-scam. Some of it was certainly a lack of a refresh scam. .4, who we got in here? I haven't done a race here, so we'll see how that goes. Have I done a race here? Maybe I have. I can't remember. I certainly didn't intend to do a race here. I might have done one accidentally.
Double check your car setup.
No, I've not done a race there.
The guy behind has just done a 133.8. The guy behind has just done a 133.1.
Really, I have to have a look. Will it annoy him, will it? Have I done any? There we go, yep. I'll choose my time even though I've got a fast time in there. 20.92, okay, right.
New fastest lap for Ray, 133.0.
I don't see a time from you in there, Tom. Did I see a time in here from you? You have your times hidden or something. You might have your times hidden. Oh, and Siver is complaining that they set a valid 32.8 time but it didn't count. Oh, this is fixed. I forgot the name of the track. Oh, Schlieben, there we go. Okay.
It's time to join the grid. Double check your car setup.
Hey, good luck all. Yeah, good luck Ben.
Oh. Ah, a few of the overlays are back, good. Yeah, I just had a look at it, and Sam's still the fastest lap that I can see. I couldn't see Tom had a lap at all. He might have got it, set it to private or something.
The track temp is 35. The air temp is 22 Celsius. Get ready, mate. It's hammer time. Your exit's clear. Watch the white line. Go. Nail it.
Right side.
Hold your line.
Clear.
Stay on the left.
Clear.
Still
Car
left.
right. Clear.
Clear.
Okay.
Side. Clear on the left. Left side. Clear. Left side. Clear on the left. Car on the right.
Clear.
Clear on the right. Right
Car
side.
right. Clear.
Clear.
Evening. I'm just ghosting this. Haven't done enough practice to race here.
Clear. Car on the right.
Clear.
Clear on the right. Left side. Clear. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
There's no way they got around there safe. Of course there's not. There's no way they were getting around there safe.
Left side. Hold your line. Clear on the left. You're on the left. 3 wide. Clear on the right. 2 wide. Clear on the left. Right side.
Okay, Captain Sloth. 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Hey! I can see that, Warwick. It feels useful. Oh, other people probably can't see that.
Car on the left.
I've got a combined chat window for YouTube and Twitch comments. And Warwick's just posted something in the YouTube channel. Nobody else can see it though. Because if I showed that on screen, Twitch would ban me for being horrible.
133.1. I think P3 has binned it in turn 1.
Car on the right.
Clear.
Clear. Car on the left. Clear. Left side. Clear on the left. Left
Car
side.
left. Car left.
To the right. Clear. side.
Clear.
Clear on the right. Car on the left. Clear. Right
Car
side.
right. Clear.
Clear on the right. Left
Car
side.
left.
Still left. Clear on the left.
Car right.
Car on the right.
There's an incident in turn 1. It looks like
Clear on the
it's
left.
Ray.
Clear.
Clear. The car is P2. Just hit the fastest lap. 32.663. Clear on the left. Left
Car
side.
left.
Clear on the left. Right
Car
side.
right. Clear.
Clear. Car on the
Car
right.
Are they really different?
Clear.
Clear on the right.
Oh, okay.
Car on the left. Clear on
There
the
shouldn't
left.
be a difference.
Clear.
Okay, Captain Sloth, you're halfway home. Your fuel is fine.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Okay, cheers, see you soon. Yeah,
Guy behind,
it was
just
certainly fun.
132.6.
The car in P2 just hit the fastest lap. 32.4.
Looks like P4 has binned it in.
Alright,
Hotel.
there's an incident ahead.
P1 binned it. Spun from the lead.
Five minutes to go. You're looking good for a podium.
Yeah, I'm just not quick enough through there.
Push, 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 or we'll lose this place. The guy behind has just done a 132.3.
The car in P1, just hit the fastest lap. 32.306.
Two minutes to go, 2 minutes. The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 33 Celsius. The guy behind has just done a 132.1. That's half fuel. You've used half your fuel.
32.1.
Incident in hotel. We think it might be Ray. There's an incident in turn 1. It looks like Ryder. 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes.
3/10 off the pace. Let's go jump start or something. Yes, he did. Then he gets out of the way like a responsible fellow. These guys are always going to have an early accident. This is no surprise. Already a little touch there. Yeah, I mean this is fucking insane to go for that interior inside spot there 3 wide. Yeah, I'm not going to make any comment about why that person might be doing an aggressive move like that, but they did. Right, I think that's enough for me as well. It's a roller coaster of a night. TTS was used and abused. TTS was scammy for a little while, then TTS was too cheap. Now TTS is back to the normal price, which is very fucking expensive. Don't use it. I should delete it, but I think it's funnier not to. Let's find out who's still around. Emre doesn't need viewers. Gamer Muscle doesn't deserve the viewers. Rinse, I think, can have the viewers. Unless we want to... oh, hang on. Breaking my Lego. Oh, do we want to watch booby streamers do Lego? No, I don't think we do we? Okay, just for a minute, though. Oh my god. Okay. Is it just me, or is if you're doing Lego, should that be the main screen and you're the inset? I also don't think we haven't noticed the mirror. Oh my god. I asked if we should raid Rents or a booby streamer doing Lego. And Warwick said definitely the booby streamer. And I was just lamenting how the Lego streamer's got a small Lego inset. And that mirror, she's accidentally set it up so we can see her butt. Exactly. Oh my good god. But I think let's go Rinsing. Rents is a funny fella. Now I can't raid from there.
There was more flack about Hail Melon in terms of NASCAR's eyes. Remember, NASCAR banned the Hail Melon. NASCAR has not banned intentional wrecking.
They do know how that game works.
Will never see the light of day again. But you can right rear someone all you want. Well, the 23 already did do that, and look what happened when he did it. Right? He's already done it before, and look what happened.
Thank you all. I sent you off to a proper person instead of a booby streamer.
Like... I just don't know what NASCAR does because this was for a win. Right? Neil, what's going on, my man? Thank you so much for that raid. I just don't... This is for a win, right?